Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C value from Parkway RV Center. Got another great deal today on a Minnie Winnie by Winnebago. This is a 2017 model. 2017 Winnebago Minnie Winnie 31K. This is their flagship model. And beautiful Class C, guys. This is a Winnebago, the name that's just legendary in the RV industry. Own one myself. Many innovations that we take for granted today in modern RVs was designed by Winnebago. This particular one is 32 feet 11 inches long. This is a former rental unit, so it's going to have a few more miles on it than normal, but it's still a 2017. Still got a lot of life left to it, and it's a heck of a price for a 17 Minnie Winnie. Half price what it costs new. It's got 60,716 miles, I believe. Good thing about being a former rental unit, generally they're taken better care of than a retail buyer's unit because they're cleaned after every single use, they're checked out after every single use, and of course anything wrong with it is fixed. So generally a rental unit is a smart choice if you don't mind a few extra miles, because you save a lot of money and you're actually getting probably just as good or better of a motorhome than you would if it was a retail buyer owned. Got the trailer hitch on the back with a 7,500 pound towing capacity. Got the Firestone ride right system. Of course, Winnebago, one of their main attractions is the roof. Fiberglass one-piece roof. Not rubber, not TPO, but fiberglass. Less maintenance and longer life. Full body paint and no delamination. The striping and finish looks great. I bought 6 of these former rental units and I've already sold 3 of them. If that tells you how quick these things are selling. They're just great buys. I mean, you look at 17 models on the internet and compare the price to this one, there is no comparison. I mean, this thing is thousands less. You've got the upgrade front cap. Got the power awning. Got a single huge slide out and much more. Let's look inside. Now guys, I apologize. I had the generator running, but the fuel level got a little bit low and it cut off. So, but I still got everything on with the motor running and the battery, and the dash air is ice cold. So it's actually pretty comfortable in here even with just the dash air. And it's a nice roomy floor plan. This is great for a family. I mean, you can sleep 8 people in here. Up in the front, 60,912 miles, 0.8 miles, I'm sorry. 6.2 inch screen. Also forgot to mention, this particular floor plan has 101 cubic feet of exterior storage. Seats, front cab looks great. I guess because this was a rental, they ordered it like this, but no carpet. It's got a rubber mat in the front, linoleum throughout the entire coach, which to me makes much more sense, because especially if you're buying a Class C, because you've got kids going camping with you, whole lot easier to clean. Just a broom and a Swiffer wet jet, and it's easy to keep clean versus carpet where you have to have it cleaned all the time, professionally cleaned. But you've got a leather sleeper sofa. You've got this right here actually makes a full-size bed. This is a big bed right here for a table booth. I mean, this is something that can sleep 2 adults, 2 small kids on the table. Got a queen bed in the cab over with a privacy curtain. Got a TV already in here. It's got the self-finding satellite, so you don't have to worry about cranking your antenna up and down. You just flip it on. It's got a built-in booster and everything. Got a DVD player. Battery cut off by the door. You can see linoleum upholstery. Looks great in here. Big food prep area in this kitchen. 3-burner stovetop oven. Not a lot of use either. Not like you would expect it to be on the stovetop. Got a microwave. 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer that runs off of electricity or propane gas. And it's actually, I had it getting cold on electric till that generator quit, so we've got it on propane and it's lit and actually getting cold. And just a little tidbit, and I know a lot of people don't leave their units plugged up. A regular RV refrigerator on electricity takes about 8 hours to get to operating temperature in the fridge. You'll feel it getting cold in the freezer quick, within an hour or so, but the refrigerator, several hours. If you're in a hurry, operate it on gas. It almost doubles the BTU and the cooling efficiency when you run on gas. And you're talking about a pilot light about the size of one of those little disposable cigarette lighters. So with that big tank of propane, that thing can run for weeks off operating that little flame. And if you're in a hurry to cool it off, that's a good way to do it. Of course, now the best thing to do with your RV is keep it plugged up at home. In fact, I had an electrician wire me up a 50 amp outlet just for my RV at my shed, and that way, your unit's always plugged up, your batteries are hot, because I don't care if you don't hit that disconnect switch, you're going to leave a light on somewhere. It's going to kill your battery. You know, your converter or inverter will keep it charged when you're hooked into power. And it's nice too, guys, because you have unexpected company come up. You've got a guest house built in right there with full electric hookups, so they can spend the night in the RV. And I'm going to tell you, that's also handy to keep your RV full of fuel. In case power goes out. You know, we, here several years ago in Ringgold, at my old house, we had a tornado come through. Didn't damage my house, but we had power, no power for a week. No problem. We got out in my Class A motorhome. We cranked up the generator. It was hot outside. We had air conditioning, cold fridge. I mean, it's like having our own emergency shelter. And always keep your RV full of gas just for that reason right there. Because let me tell you something, that was a lifesaver. We even had friends coming over and using the shower in the RV and chilling out there just to be around civilization for a little while. Anyway, guys, this particular Minnie Winnie is in beautiful condition. It's a heck of a deal. You can sleep 8 in it. You see all these cabinets and stuff. All these cabinets, Winnebago has a patented glaze they put on all their cabinets, and they've been putting them on for about 50 years now. And you can look online at some of the 70s Winnebagos that still have this same glaze on it. It protects those cabinets so well that you can look at something from the mid-70s with that glaze on it, and the cabinets look just as good as this 2017 model. Another thing about Winnebago, they were the first RV manufacturer to build and design and build their own frames in-house, and still one of the few that do it. Other RV manufacturers buy their frames in bulk from a third-party vendor. So the same frame on, say, like a Coachman Murata may be on a Fleetwood Fiesta or a Four Winds Hurricane. But Winnebago actually built a plant, and every frame on a Winnebago, which is metal and aluminum, is designed for that particular year, make, and model RV, not to be shared among other manufacturers. So everything's got a tighter fit and finish, and actually, believe it or not, less sway driving down the road. Of course, with that big 450 chassis, you've got a good wide wheelbase to begin with anyway. But anyway, guys, 15,000 BTU ducted roof air. Step back through here, you got a split bathroom with a big shower. Well, big for a Class C anyway. Open it up right here. You got a skylight, looks great. Open this door up right here is your water closet. RV toilet. Little cabinet over there for storage. And in the back, got a cozy rear bedroom with a queen island bed. Closet space. Good wide walkways on each side of the bed for changing clothes and such. You've got a privacy door and a place for a TV, and never had one in it, but we can add you one for about $200. Just let your salesperson know. We'll be happy to add that to it. Got the 15,000 Coleman air conditioner, ducted roof air, got a furnace, 6-gallon DSI water heater. Everything you need, guys. Got a nice tall ceiling inside. Perfect for the family, weekend camper, cross-country motorhome, whatever you want to use it for, guys. I mean, it's a very versatile floor plan, open, roomy, and well built. That's the important thing. That fiberglass roof, the Winnebago quality, is very evident when you look in it. Now, look at other brands, then look in a Winnebago. You'll notice right away the quality difference. But you got to realize Winnebago is one of the founding members of the RV industry. This is a brand that's been around since 1955 and one of the best well-known brands on the road for a reason. It's kind of like the Toyota of the RV industry. I mean, they're made to last. They're made very well. I know 60,000 miles may seem like a lot, but guys, let me tell you something. You're saving 10, 15, 20 grand off the price. And most people only put 4,000 or 5,000 miles a year on the RV anyway. After 4 or 5 years, you're going to be about done with it anyway. You're going to want something else. Why not save the money? And the good thing about it, just like modern cars, I mean, 60,000 miles is nothing for that 6.8 V10. 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. I mean, you take care of it, it'll take care of you. And be honest with you, a lot of people don't even put 1,000 or 2,000 miles a year on their RVs either. A lot of people just local camp. So, you know, hey, save the money. Got a lot of life left to it. We're going to do our complete 4-page inspection process on this RV after purchase. Even though these rentals just go through that sales process, that inspection process, so easy, guys. I mean, I just wish that the other RVs out there would go through it like as easy as these rentals do, these former rentals. Because, and I'm not saying they're perfect. I mean, you know, we do run across problems from time to time, but just minor stuff. I mean, we can get through them very quickly if it's just like all the other ones. So, guys, if you want to see a copy of everything that we're going to inspect and guarantee for the price you pay, look in the video description below. I will put a link to our 4-page inspection process, and you can see it also on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, on each individual listing. And I'll put a link below to our Class C page on there as well. And then we got, like I said, a couple different floor plans of these Minnie Winnies, and we've got several other brands of used Class C motorhomes. I've got the aerodynamic ones, I've got these, I mean, I've got a little bit of everything. I even got a diesel Class C. And, of course, I've got the factory sales brochure that's also on my website that everybody needs to look at. This is 26 pages of information right from Winnebago for a 17 Minnie Winnie. Of course, here's a copy of our 4-page inspection process that's I'm going to leave in here for whoever looks at it in person. They can read it over and see how thorough we go over this used RV. Guys, let me tell you something. We've been doing this for 51 years. There's not another dealer out there that puts a used RV through the inspection process that we do. But here's our thinking, and this is from 51 years, 5+ decades of customer feedback. Number one fear of any customer buying a used vehicle is inheriting somebody else's problem. Well, that's normally not a problem on these rental units because they have the money to keep their stuff maintained and the people to do it. However, we go through this 4-page inspection process right here, and this is for your peace of mind. Anything on this list this unit has, we repair it, replace it at no additional cost to you. And other dealers, you go look at their used RVs, you know, they may check your slide outs, your propane, make sure it's not leaking, make sure your generator, roof air, and fridge works. But that's normally it. They don't go through the process that we do because they want you to buy a brand new one where they can get the incentives from the manufacturers. But guys, we're not like that. We are strictly used RVs, and guys, you know, we've got the largest inventory of used RVs in one location in a 500-mile radius, and that's all we sell. You know, here's the thing: you can go out and spend $100 grand on one of these brand new, use it for 3 years, make payments on it, owe 75, 80 grand on it, and of course you couldn't afford to sell it for what we're selling this one for, or you can buy this one for $49.9. You know, the depreciation's already happened, and I'm not going to say you're not going to lose money on it if you keep it 10 years, but you're not going to lose nowhere near as much as if you bought it new. And that's the main thing, guys. I mean, if you buy an RV, you know, everybody's needs change. And you know, one thing that we've actually read, and I wish I could find this where I read it, the first time RV buyer keeps their RV an average about 11 months and some odd days. Because until you actually own one and use it, realize what you want, what you need, what you don't want or need, you're not going to buy the chances of buying the perfect one for you the first time is slim to none. or I should say the perfect one for your needs right now, because everybody's needs changes. Kids come along, grandkids, too big, too small, different type. You know, I've seen people start out with a pop-up camper. 5 years later, they're driving around in a 45-foot diesel bus. I've seen people start out with go big with a 45-foot diesel bus. 4 or 5 years, they're running around hauling a pop-up behind a pickup truck. I mean, everybody has different needs. Until you own one and realize what your individual camping style is, you're you know, keep that in mind, that chances are, if this is your first one, you're probably not going to keep it a year. That's my point. You're buying it right, because here's the thing: you keep this thing in nice shape a year from now, it'll probably still be worth around the mid-40s, as far as if you wanted to sell it yourself. So, you know, you might lose 4 or 5 grand in a year. Better than losing 50 grand in a year, right? And so keep that in mind. Or you may be the exception to the rule, and you may buy the right one the first time and use it for years. Who knows? But guys, this is a nice rig. If you have any questions about it, give us a call. 706-965-7929, and that number is answered 24/7. Now, we have an after-hours answering service, and keep in mind, they are a third-party service. So if it's after our normal business hours, which, by the way, is Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern, and closed Sundays and holidays, you will talk to one of my operators, and, of course, they just have basic information, but please leave them accurate contact information, and one of my salespeople will call you back the next business day. Guys, you know, I try to put all the information I can on our website, ParkwayRVCenter.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to my website, guys. I'll put a link below in the video description. You're going to see the factory sales brochure. You're going to see pictures, measurements, all the most important information you could ever want about the brand, the quality, and the equipment on this Minnie Winnie. And I'll have finance applications. We do have financing available with approved credit. I also offer nationwide delivery. You just reimburse us what it costs you to bring this motor home to you and get my driver back home. That's it. Easy, simple, done. $49.9, and guys, that is a haggle-free price, which that means it's firm. It doesn't matter if you're paying cash, if you're trading in, if you're financing, or a combination of the three. But listen to what all you get for that $49.9. Foremost, you get this beautiful 2017 Minnie Winnie 31K. Second, it goes through this 4-page process, which is done after purchase. And like I said, anything this unit has that's on this list, if it's not working, it will be working when you pick it up, no matter what it costs us. Make sure you look this list over good. You're going to be impressed. To back up, we do a couple of things to back up. And all this is in writing, by the way, when you buy the RV. But we do a couple of things to help ease your mind about the fear of inheriting somebody else's problem besides checkout. Next thing we do, of course, we give you a full orientation. After this unit's been through service, it gets cleaned up, then we do a final walkthrough. If we're happy with everything, which 99% of the time we are, we set up an appointment for you to pick up your new to you Minnie Winnie. Once you arrive here at the appointed time, the tech that checked it out, or Preston, my walkthrough expert, will go through this thing with a checklist, which is just an abridged version of this 4-page checkout, checking everything off as he shows it to you, and showing you how to operate it, showing you everything works, and you can record them with your phone or camera. That's included for the $49.9 price. Also, to back up again, what we do is we actually purchase you a 90-day limited warranty through Easy Care, accepted at a huge network of dealerships nationwide. Now, guys, keep in mind, and this is the point I brought up a couple of times, and a lot of truth to this. In order for us to sell those 90-day warranties, or us to buy those for our customers, obviously, Easy Care is not getting rich off 90-day warranties. They want you to buy the year, the 2-year, the 3-year, 4-year warranties, or whatever. The 90 days, they're not making any money on. And here's the thing: dealers like us that offer that 90-day, the few of us that are few and far between, if we have a lot of claims on those 90 days from our customers, they're going to drop us like a hot potato because they're losing money. And the fact that we've had Easy Care for a long time, along with a couple of other brands that we use, just depends on which one best suits our customers' needs. If we weren't selling good RVs that had less claims, in fact, we've got one of the lowest claim percentage numbers of any dealer they have. In other words, less of our RVs go into the shop during the warranty period for repairs than any other than their other dealers in their huge network, and we're proud of that. That means we check them out right the first time. But you know, if we sent these things out with problems, guys, and people turned them in on the warranty, they'd drop us like a hot potato because they're not making any money on the 90-day warranty. I mean, I'm sure they're making a little bit, but not nothing like the extended warranty. So, you know, it's kind of like auto insurance, guys. The auto insurance company wants you to pay the premium and hope they never have to pay you anything back, and it's the same way with the warranty company. It's you know, risk-based business. So the fact that they told us that we were one of their lowest claim percentage dealers is really a point of pride to us. Because we try to sell you nicer RVs. Now, are these things perfect? Of course not. Used is never perfect. You can't make them perfect. I don't care if you spend $500,000 refurbishing them. They're going to be used. Problems are going to arise. There's going to be cosmetic issues. You know, we don't cover cosmetics because we concentrate on the mechanical parts, the stuff that can ruin your trip. If it's got a nick, a ding, a scratch, a stain, a smell, and anything like that, guys, that's part of buying a used RV. I mean, I can't help that. I never claim these to be new, and there's no such thing as a like new RV. That's a very, very misleading term that people throw around freely, and there's no such thing as like new, guys. In fact, it's even on the Federal Trade Commission's, even though they never enforce this, it's on their list of supposed to be forbidden terms to use in advertising for dealers is like new. It's either new or used, and these are used. So keep that in mind. It's, you know, like new, it's just a matter of opinion, so don't fall victim to that. I've seen people that said something was like new with trade-ins. They come in, ceilings hanging out of them, you know, walls are damaged, soft spots in the floor. I've seen it all, guys, in my 22 years in this business. And you know, everybody's got a different opinion about everything, whether it's politics, religion, or the condition of a used RV to be nice enough for them to buy for their and their family. I mean, I give this thing a solid 9 out of 10. You may look at it and say, hey, you know what, I don't think this thing's nothing better than a 6 out of 10. Or you might look at it and say, hey, I give this a 12 out of 10. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You know, I do look at a lot of these every day. I buy and sell a lot of these. You know, and I'm not trying to sound conceited, but I probably buy and sell more RVs in 24 hours than the average consumer will in a lifetime. So, you know, we got a lot of experience here. I've seen RVs in every shape, form, or fashion imaginable. And trust me, guys, we're very selective about what we buy. Even though it's a rental unit, we still hand select everything that we buy to sell to our customers. And y'all, after 51 years in business, y'all expect and deserve the best. And that's what we provide you. Family owned and operated since 1968, guys. ParkwayRVCenter.com. Email sales@ParkwayRVCenter.com. 706-965-7929 is always the quickest and best way to reach us. You're going to see us on various websites as you go on the internet. RV Trader, RVT, so will everybody else. eBay. This unit's going to be on all the most popular sites, so keep in mind a lot of people's going to be looking at it, not just you. And the best way, as always, to make sure it's here, leave a deposit. And if you got questions about that or our sales process, give us a call. 706-965-7929. But anyway, guys, we also give you some other nice incentives too for the $49.9 price. Besides the cleanup, the inspection, the orientation, we give you and the warranty. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. And that's up to you whether to use it or not, but it's $1,000 worth of free camping. Also included, your legal drive-out tag, no additional charge. Also included, instructional DVDs and a RV starter kit, which is a big 5-gallon bucket worth full of sewer hose, water hose, chemicals, adapters, and more. $100 if you had to buy it all separate, included with purchase. All that for $49.9 plus applicable sales tax. Everybody's got to pay tax, folks, in some shape, form, or fashion. How much you pay and when and where you pay it Depends on the state you live in and how you're paying for the RV. So if you want an estimate on that, give us a call. One of my salespeople will be happy to give you a sales tax estimate, as well as an estimate on how quick we can get this thing ready to go for you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. And look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.